2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Third round coverage continues of the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Absolutely want to be. He's in first place after 2 rounds, heading into this third round. A lot of golf to play, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
That's a really nice shot. Second shot here at 1. What an aggressive play. Well, that's the way to start out. A birdie look at the opening hole. And a 4-footer left. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. A lot to like about that one. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup. Ooh, that was close. A chance here for par. All right, that one is behind us. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
This is a hybrid. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Let's see if he can save par. Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. And just a tap in as we move on to the next. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, that is a lovely drive on a par 4. You gotta love it.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
And should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
The 6th is a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Not sure how that putt came up shy. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. And just checking back in with the standings. And he continues to lead this tournament.
We've made our way to a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
B-E-A, beautiful.
A 3-foot putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
5-iron on the way. All right, we can work with that. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
A tap-in par. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. Over to hole number 9, it's a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
I thought that was going to go in. This is a tricky putt. This one's starting to break to the right.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
This is pitching wedge on the way. On the green, that's always mission number 1. This one is 13 feet out. Job well done with the birdie right there. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the 5-wood. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
A nice round 40-footer.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And currently sitting in an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Lovely effort that. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Hey, nice looking line. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's tidy. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, that is crushed. This is his second shot. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one almost went in the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears the hole.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This putt is from 16 feet away.
This is for birdie.
Those are so frustrating. Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. Out of 16, it's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Straight at it.
What a beautiful leave right there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. So close. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Here's the second on 17. Not a bad shot right there. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
Putt is underway.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. This is looking really nice off the tee. Second shot here at 18. That is going to work. 5 feet remain. And a birdie to finish on 18. Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the Ace Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Well, you look around the grounds today, I think we're set up for a real exciting day. It's all coming your way on 2K Sports. Second shot here on the first. That's a good one to build momentum on. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
So close to a birdie. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. This shot from around 100 yards out.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Just needed a little bit more on that one. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
This is a 5-iron. Big shot out of the green side bunker. This putt from 5 feet.
An all-important putt for par.
That was close. A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
The beach is not where you want to be right now. Staring down a very long putt here.
Ooh, looking nice.
Oh, I like the looks of this. This one is gonna go. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Quality shot, that one. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got to read.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one is going straight at it.
That should set up another chance. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
That's making a big statement here today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Time now for the 3rd. 4 shots clear of the field. That is right on target. No doubt about the club selection there. That was the right play.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
So close. A 3-footer coming up. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortest club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This one a good distance away. That one just rolls by. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. That one drops. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
This one appears to be fairway bound. And now this from about 150 yards away. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Time to play one of the one-shotters.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, this putt is clocking in at around 39 feet to the cup.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Feeling strong, going for less club. Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Job done. Let's head to the next. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
This is his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
9 feet to the cup. Ooh. Putting for par.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
Now 21 under for the tournament. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down? And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
This shot is about 170 yards.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Oh, almost. And just to finish off the par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. This hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
3 feet left.
Looking for another birdie here.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. That's a pretty good shot right there. Beautiful shot from our leader. He's got this putt left to win the event. There it is. Our featured player has won the season opening Ace Championship.
Nothing more satisfying than winning the season opener against your peers. This player's confidence is sky high.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. We're going down to the first hole now. And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot into the first. This would be a great up and down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is. Just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open, driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Try and avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
Well played, mate. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Yeah, just a little bit different look off the tee. You got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
From about 100 yards. Should find the green here. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Let's catch up with JT, shall we? 3 strokes off the lead. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. And down it goes. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The fourth hole is the first of the par 3s at Central Otago.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
He's setting up for his second shot. 3 behind our leader. See if this is up, it could be in. Well played. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This fifth hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Can he make one from long range? You've got to like the look of this. And back to the play, shall we? He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's going left to right.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Sitting at 2 under. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago? This was his 2nd.
Very well done.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it back into the wind. I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
This one's going right at the pin here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is important. Big par putt here.
The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
That's just inside the range.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This one's for birdie. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities. An absolute beauty here.
Such a pure strike by Will Zalatoris. Nearly hold that one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head to head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
As we start the second 9 here at Central Otago, it's a par 4, the 10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. In the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Only 1 shot off the pace. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
So close. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that should have been just about a formality. And this next putt, it's for bogey. A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Hope you're enjoying our continuing coverage. Let's head out to the 14th hole. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par. A chance here to erase the double on the last and focus on hitting a great tee shot.
Nicely done.
His second shot here. Only a few shots off the pace. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. And this putt to move into the top 10. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Rich. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Oh, that's a great looking putt. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 17th, guys, and Justin Thomas just getting ready to hit.
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Going for less club here. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Nicely done. A birdie putt awaits. And he's down there. You got to read.
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Playing from around 230 yards. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Good chance to move to 6 under par here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
On a nice line.
Well, how good's that for the eagle? And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. This one for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17, a good par 4 here.
Yeah, kind of a bowl-like effect off the tee. Fairway cameras in both right and left. Second shot to a minuscule green, it must be said, surrounded by rock cropping short of it and to the left of it. This is a designer's delight right here.
Currently -5. He's standing over his third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The closing hole at Central Otago. It's a bit of a shame that we've arrived here, Rich. I've thoroughly enjoyed this round, but take us through it.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Setting up here with a very long putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
Yeah, that was really nicely judged from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And with that, he'll sign off on his round. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.